What's going on, Garden? What's going on, man? All right. So obviously, this is a little different than what we normally do. So, of course, this is a bonus stream. So I do want to cover what this is because a lot of people probably don't know about this game. It's something I've been playing off to the side. The game is called StarRupture. It's an up and coming first person survival sandbox. It has base building, and it's based on like a hostile alien planet. I have released a short on it not too long ago. It kind of blends like resource gathering with industrial automation, combat exploration, and some like survival mechanics in like a sci-fi setting. The plot of this game is you're essentially a criminal or expendable operative, sent from Earth to a distant planet called Arcadia 7. You're being sent there as part of like a corporate contract. Instead of going to prison, you get like a one-way ticket to build an infrastructure, harvest resources, and automate these enormous industrial systems, all while fighting off like the alien life forms and, exploring pretty much. I have played this game quite a bit off stream. I have, I think, like 6 hours or so. And so far, it's been fun, man. I wanted to introduce this to my channel. Not that I'm going away from Arc Raiders content, but I am looking for ways to I guess expand my channel is what we would say, right? Let's see. Give me a second. I'm just starting up the TikTok. As soon as I start that up, we could then focus, okay? So we're starting that up now. Garden, how you been, man? How is everything, brother? All right. So like I said, we're playing StarRupture today. I'm just making sure that all my stuff is good to go. I don't like this overlay that I have here. Man, TikTok Studio makes it really strange. Really strange, okay? So not that I hate TikTok Studio, it's just they make it pretty difficult. You been good? You been good? Hey man, I've been chilling. How's your Arc Raiders grind going? Again, this is a new game I want to introduce to my channel, so I expect people to, come in and out. I don't expect them to stay. This might not be their type of game, but for me, this is definitely something. Although I don't play these games often, this is definitely something that I found myself enjoying. So, of course, and with any content creation, you want to stick to what works in order to grow, but you also want to make sure that you're playing what you like so that way you don't burn out. And, this is something that I like, and maybe you guys will enjoy it too. And if you have a PC, you can purchase this on Steam for like $15. It is early access. So obviously there's going to be bugs and stuff. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The stream's probably going to last, I would say the stream's probably going to last anywhere from about an hour to 2 hours. I'm just going to start off in my saved world. I'll explain what's going on right now. Let me know if the audio is too loud on the game. All right, I've been up since like 1 in the morning trying to fix this microphone because I was being lazy for a long time and didn't. I've had the mic forever and I just never been setting it up. All right, so this is pretty much my home base. Okay. Now, obviously, the world is pretty much open world. You go wherever you want. This is part of my automation process here. So if you played like Satisfactory, this is what you're looking at here. It's Yeah, right now I'm mining some titanium and some copper ores. When you mine these, you send them over to like specific factions. So for example, for this one, I'm working on the clever robotics faction, and I'm transferring some wolfram wire. All right, once I max out this XP here, I'll be able to gain like some kind of ability. It's pretty much how you level up and progress in the game, by leveling up those factions. Meanwhile, while that's happening, you have the opportunity to go out in the world. All right, we're just gonna go to like we're gonna go to all these dead bodies. I want to loot them real quick, see what they have to offer. But I want to make sure I empty my bag. So what I did with my base so far is I just have like the main, let's call it HQ, right? We just have like the main HQ down here with just the simple crafting bench. We would call them like workbenches, right? So this allows me to just craft like basic things. This would allow me to have like basic foods and upgrade my what we call basic workbenches, right? So I'm about 33% on unlocking all the recipes for the basic item printer. But in order to do that, we have to explore, which is what I'm going to be doing. All right, if you're just joining me on TikTok, the name of the game is called StarRupture, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's a little different than what I normally play, but this is something that I have been enjoying. And if you guys have heard of this game or are interested in this game, go ahead and ask me questions. So you're sent to a planet called Arcadia 7. It's kind of like, it's a made-up planet. You're outer space, essentially. You're a criminal, and instead of being sent to prison, you get sent to this planet to harvest resources.
Acquired.
In the beginning of the game, you get to select some characters, right?
I need to survive.
I obviously picked the soldier. One of the one of the details about the soldier is that he's like honor and duty above all else. But the reason that he got arrested was because of desertion. So it's a little hilarious that it's the complete opposite of honor and duty above all else if he was arrested for desertion. So the only thing that tells me is he was either wrongfully accused or you know, the game's lore is just kind of wonky right now because it's early access. I'm running back to my base because I forgot to empty out my backpack. I don't really want to be going out here with a bunch of stuff. As you can see, I got a second floor going on. I could make this look nicer, but right now I'm worried about just upgrading. So this ladder, you know, it's kind of counterintuitive, but it allows me to get up here, and this is where I'm going to start storing my stuff. Let's see. There's a lot of things that I don't need here. Like, let's look at my food. All right, so my food and water is at 35 and 47, so I could go ahead and just use some of this. Now, depending on what I eat, I'm gonna gain some kind of toxicity if it came from the planet. That's okay because it goes away over time, right? But I want to make sure that I'm not hungry while I'm out there exploring.
Tasty.
And I want to make sure that I'm not thirsty. This gives me 40% hydration. Now, again, if you're just joining me on TikTok, just remember the game is called StarRupture. This is not something I normally play. However, this is something that I am interested in. So if you guys enjoy the game or you want to see the game with me and my face cam on, just make sure you come over to YouTube. I can't get the camera to work on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time for some reason. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of what's this? This is standard ammo. This is for rifles. I got pistol bullets, right? Right now I only have a pistol. I am hoping to unlock an assault rifle of some sort here shortly, but I don't have one yet. Okay, so this is all minimal stuff here. I can go and explore with this. I do have to be careful while I'm out there because every so often a fire, some sort of like fire comes and destroys the planet. Okay, and if I'm out there, I'm also going to get burned. So let's go ahead to the dead body like we originally planned. Now that we're good to go. Hey, so for those of you that watch football, what are your picks? Who's winning the 2 games today? Sorry,
Come
I'm just
here.
drinking coffee while I walk. That's why I'm walking all crooked. So the black spots on the map are just that I haven't explored it yet, in case anyone's wondering.
I need to survive. Acquired.
The reason I want to go to the dead bodies is because they usually have items for me to utilize. Sometimes they're like upgrade items. Sometimes, look at it, it's right here. Sometimes they're just items to keep me alive. Like, look, we got some bullets here. That's good.
That's just what I need.
We're just gonna take it all. All right. Now I see there's a bunch of dead bodies over here and an abandoned base. I haven't been to an abandoned base, so I think that's where I want to go next. Let's go ahead and check this out. Right now all I got is a pistol, so I'm trying to upgrade one of my factions in order to get an assault rifle. Eventually my base will be under attack, and if I don't have my defenses up, I could get overran. I'm not entirely sure what happens after that. If there's any StarRupture experts out there that can let me know, feel free. I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. There's a lot of I'm pretty much releasing like a series on my channel, but it's been a lot of work behind the scenes and it's kind of exhausting. So sometimes it feels good to just play something relaxing like this.
Reloading.
All right, so these bugs explode and they cause some kind of infection. So I want to keep my distance here.
Changing mags.
Oh. Okay.
Reloading.
All right, easy day. Oh, I looked away for 1 second, but you see, I got infected. The infection goes away eventually. I just have to be out of that cloud. I'll be okay. But my shield is getting destroyed because I'm.
No more vermin.
All right, that's all the vermin. Slasher biofactor. I might have to put this in the analyzer machine to see what that actually does, or what it actually assists with as far as upgrading or new items. So, all right, the music's back up, so there must be more monsters. I don't know if I'm a fan of the crosshair, but like, it's not bad, but
I don't see any more enemies.
I don't know. Just, yeah. When the music goes off like this, I know there's more enemies. I wasn't expecting this many monsters here. Like, what's going on? Aliens, whatever you want to call them.
Changing mags.
Now, this game is co-op, so if you're interested in playing with people, it's up to 4-player co-op, which I think is pretty interesting if you got a group of friends that like these kind of games out of it.
The abandoned outpost of a previous expedition. Search the area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for
Oh, he just dodged it. Oh, I'm dead.
Incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours.
I only have 198 bullets left. I don't
Anything here?
know if I'm gonna survive this.
This is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies. Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
Okay. So pretty much she's telling me like anything I find in here I get to keep, and she's not gonna tell anyone. This is from like a previous expedition. All right, we got more ammo here, so that's good.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity.
Oh no.
Prepare for a wave.
Oh, guess what? That's happening at my base. It would happen now. Let's take the tablet and go. Oh, I guess I can't take that. Okay, I gotta get back to my base and defend it. I don't have any turrets. Oh, shoots. This would happen right now, huh? Is there other enemy in this game? There is. There'll be more like alien life forms. This is just the beginning of the game, so the aliens that we have right now are just, I mean, they're pretty simple. They're like just your standard horde of any video game that would include a swarm like horde. As I level up, there'll be bigger aliens and things I have to fight. All right, so the best way to think of this game is like I don't know if you ever heard of Satisfactory. So the automation process is like Satisfactory. The aliens, the life forms, and how you loot reminds me of No Man's Sky. But the basis or the concept of the game is while you're automating, you're also trying to defend your base. It's like, it's got like a tower defense aspect to it. So I don't know where these monsters are going to come from, and I don't know what they attack first either. So like, do they attack my power supply? Do they attack like my headquarters? All right, the wave's coming. I'm here. Let's do this. I got 217 bullets for this, and oh no, this is something else. This is what I was talking about. The planet is gonna catch on fire now. Look at this. Yo, you see that? Remember how it was green before, right? You remember how there was trees and things? Everything is wiped. Wow. And then I gotta just to get outside, I gotta lower the temperature on this door. So let's do that. Now, just to show you guys, if I go outside, just so you guys see, if I step out here, your buildings have overheated. Wait for them to cool down. But if I step out here, I could lower the temperature on this, but it would burn me. But let's go ahead and lower the temperature on these. And see, it's burning me, so I want to make sure I get back inside. Does that technically doesn't destroy my base? My base has like some kind of shield. But what will destroy my base is the monsters. So I'm surprised because the last time, and of course I'm still learning the game as we go. I'm not a StarRupture expert, okay? But so far, what I've experienced, whenever there's a wave, it could be either monsters or it is the rupture. Now, how can I tell the difference whether it's going to be an attack or a rupture? I don't know yet. I'm hoping that, you know, through playing I can learn. But look at, remember how my base, like right now it won't, all the power just got regenerated, so everything's green again. It's very smoky, obviously, because the place is destroyed. And if I were to look for resources, I would not be able to find any right now. But let's go ahead and get back to those bodies up here. Hopefully I don't have to fight the alien life form again. Garden, I never asked, are you on PC or are you on console? And then I guess my next question for you is, you know, I met you through Arc Raiders content, and I have some plans for some Arc Raiders videos. Is there anything specifically that you would like to see for Arc Raiders that you think would be beneficial for you or just people in general, that you think I could actually make a well-structured video about? And you know, if you don't have an idea of what it could be, that's fine too. I want to pick your brain because, you know, I want to say you are a regular by now. I've seen you 3 times, man. You're here with you've been one of the most supportive people on YouTube so far, man. I'm trying to get back in there, and I guess the entrance is on this side. Let's try jumping up here. I can't jump up that. I got like a little double jump thing I can do, so. Zero to hero stuff? Okay. That's something I can definitely do. Now the zero to hero stuff, I do want to touch base on that, because don't let the content creation that's happening fool you, right? These people are manipulating the lobby so that way they could do zero to hero runs easier. And that's really why they didn't want to exactly state how they do the matchmaking. So when they're doing zero to hero runs, they do this after they've manipulated the lobby, which makes it a little easier. So I don't know if doing a zero to hero run would be beneficial. Maybe if I did like a solo duos lobby where it's always PvP and stuff like that. Hey, don't forget, if you're joining me over on TikTok, I am streaming over on YouTube right now. I got the full face cam and all that stuff going on YouTube. So if you want to see my ugly mug, be sure to head over there. Right now, the game we're playing is called StarRupture, and it's a game that I kind of been playing on the side. It's one of my projects I've been working on, and I wanted to introduce it to my channel. So I figured nothing better than introducing a channel with a live stream, right? I'm still sticking to Arc Raiders content, so if you're here for Arc Raiders content, do not fear. I am not going away from the game. I just want to expand my portfolio per se. Wow, it's actually M4. I'm a big fan. Hey, brother. If you're a big fan, then you know who's gonna win the Super Bowl. If you're truly a fan, then you know who the Super Bowl winners are gonna be. All right, so right now what I'm doing is I'm exploring the base, the abandoned base. All right, we're not getting anything crazy out of it so far, so it's kind of underwhelming. I was expecting something crazy here. And we got a rubble pile. Let's go ahead and see what this is. The 49ers? Nope, incorrect. Although I do think the 49ers have a chance to beat the Seahawks because I bet on the Seahawks today. So whenever I bet against the 49ers, you know they win. So the 49ers probably will win today, but you know, I don't expect it. Did I search every single thing?
I just turned on the communicator. If you do
Hey,
anything to me, Drew
for those
will
of you
find
over
out.
on TikTok,
Okay, let's
if you
all
guys are
calm
willing,
down and
I've been
talk
working on my
like
watch time on
civilized
YouTube.
people.
True,
If you
won't
guys
find
would just,
anything out, because
you can hang out in
killed him.
TikTok and that's
I
fine.
didn't
But if you
kill
don't
him.
want to
Frank, I mean,
hang out in TikTok, or you're just kind of scrolling by, that's cool too. But if you're really trying to support, I would appreciate a view on YouTube, mainly because the views on YouTube are going to help my watch time, and that's where I will be monetized. At TikTok, I'll never make any kind of money on TikTok. I'll never you know, become a big streamer on TikTok. It's kind of just like an outlet, right? Sorry, let me listen to this.
Do you?
But we won't make the same mistake. No one will find you.
What are you doing? Let go of me!
The harsh reality of Arcadia.
You have just listened to an audiocom recording of someone who was here before you. Each recording could contain useful data, so Mr. Claywood has asked that you retrieve as many of them as possible.
What do I do with them once I have them? Do I just listen to them? Like, I don't know if these have like special, like is this gonna give me like some clue to something that I might need later? You know, this is day of the mission 55, new girl. Harvey Summers. The new girl is weird. She just asked me what the fine was for swearing. So I guess there's a fine for swearing. Hanson responds with, huh? What fine? Harvey Summers says they must have had some weird rules at the
Future Health
penal.
Solutions has received its order. Homesick? Living in a space colony often separates us from our loved ones. Try oxytocinum, a syrup that releases a quadruple dose of oxytocin, the closeness hormone. You don't have to visit your family to feel like they're there.
What? All right, we got another pile of rubble here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, nothing good, just basic fabrication materials. What I'm looking, in case you're wondering why I keep opening the map or why I stop talking. I stop talking when they're talking because I don't want our voices to clash. Every time I find a dead body, this thing's gonna disappear, and that's how I know I found them all. So I open a map to make sure that I got everything before I leave the area.
Gotcha.
There's a dead body around here somewhere. Let me know if you see it. There should be like glowing sparkles somewhere. Or you could do a behind the scenes of stuff when you do the giveaways, how you get all those blueprints and stuff. Yeah, I could do that. I could absolutely do that. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to bore people with because really, honestly, Garden, the reason why I get blueprints is because I put in hours. Like, I have a lot of hours in the game, so it's only natural. I can't find this dead body. I think I'm gonna give up on it. It's only natural for me to have that many blueprints when I put that many hours into a game. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm doing it. Like, there's no secret sauce to how I'm getting all the blueprints. That makes sense. There's like there are some things I do that are like specific like raids that I now go into. Oh, here's a dead body. We got some, okay, we got something to drink, which is also good. Now these, I just got to a level 4 for one of the factions. So this is gonna allow me to get an LEM. Still don't know what that stands for, but whenever I put the LEM thing down, I'll be able to insert this, and it's gonna give me like increased stats. All right.
Of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Okay, so the world is rebuilding itself, and obviously that means the monsters are spawning back. Great. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh no, this is not good. I gotta get out of here. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Whoa. Oh man, look at this. Okay, I got a grenade. Grenade unavailable. You can recharge it by killing. Okay. I'm not panicking. It's okay. These are just little vermins. They ain't got nothing on this.
Changing mags. Reloading.
I did not know the monsters respawn like that.
Changing mags. Reloading.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, thank you for liking the live, man. I appreciate it. Again, if you're just joining me, the game is called StarRupture. All right? StarRupture. That's the name of the game.
Changing mags.
I got 119 bullets left. All right, why am I killing all the vermin? The reason I'm killing all the vermin is because you kind of do passively progress in skills as well. So where is it that I see my skill tree so I could show you guys? All right, I honestly don't know yet. All right, like I said, I still am new to this game. I do play this offline, but there's somewhere in here. I've seen it before, and I don't want to bore you guys with me scrolling through the menu. I'll just find it naturally. But you'll see every once in a while it'll say like your survival skill went up, your combat skill went up, and those skills happen to go up from my understanding by just doing it. So like if I want my combat skills to go up, I obviously have to go into combat. And if you've played games like this before, then you're familiar how, you know, your soft skills level up. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go back to my base. Remember, I leveled up one of the factions to level 4. So I go back to my base. I'm going to see what rewards I get from that faction, which should be an LEM station, one of them. And then I'm going to adjust the minerals that are going to the factions. So we might see some automation changes here. We'll see what needs to happen. Because ideally I wanna level up all the factions evenly. But if I see a reward that I need in order to progress another faction, then we might make some changes, alright? You guys haven't been able to see the automation process yet, so I'm hoping I get an opportunity here to kind of show you how crazy it can actually get. Just to kind of cover the basis, alright? So here we have an ore miner. I placed this down on what's called Wolfram, and then I had to create these bridges. Now these bridges are just sending out Wolfram in like it's like the impure form, which is now going into, I think this is called a smelter. Yeah, it's a smelter. This is going to change it into a couple different things. So we can look at the menu. We can either do a Wolfram bar or titanium bar. Obviously it's Wolfram bar because it's going from the Wolfram ore. It looks like copper, so sometimes I call it copper on accident. And then we have a fabricator, so this will take the Wolfram bar and turn it into Wolfram wires. And then we got some other options here too. This could create calcite sheets, titanium rods. It could even create pistol rounds. And of course these rails, the reason I have 2 different rails here is so if this gets full, I can still have this item, which is the bars, go on the secondary rail and still get sent to the launcher, with the launcher gets sent back to space. All right, so that's just a general consensus of what I have going on here. I got to go get stuff done. If you're still streaming when I get back, I'll join the stream again. Hey Garden, look, I want to tell you thank you for being here, man. Take care of what you need to do, and hopefully if you're a football watcher, your team does well today or tomorrow. All right, take it easy. Thank you for being here, brother. All right, so here we have the storage depot. This storage depot has 4 Wolframs, and it has 2 slots right now, which are getting sent to 2 orbiters, I think they're called. Yeah, orbital cargo launchers, which are going to the same faction. We can see the faction by looking at the window here. Right now, this faction, obviously I don't know the name yet, but it's the Clever Robotics faction. And it's right now it's level 3, so I have 2 of them going to that with the same item here, which is good. All right, it's gonna speed up the process. Now if you see, this is green. This has stopped all production because we have hit the goal for whichever one of these I just did, and I forget. But we can work on the Selenium Corporation. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to just go ahead and front load it here, and we should see it. The production starts again. Okay,
Nice.
let's see now. As I haven't found one of these yet, calcite sheets. If I could find somewhere, I could actually, this is actually my goal. I want to find some calcite sheets, so, or just calcite in general, so I could start the automation process for that. Right now I don't have that, so I'm just gonna do this in the effort of time. I'm gonna go ahead and add this so that way we can hurry up and level up the Selenin Corporation to level 4. I don't excuse me, sorry. I don't know if I have this unlocked yet. I'd have to look. Wolfram plates. Alright, also, what I could do is I could actually take some of these. Sorry, the reason I'm taking some of that, it'll get refilled up. It's part of the automation process. But the reason I'm taking some of those... Where's the other one? The other one's over here. Is because I could use this stuff to like level up, right? Let's go inside my home so I can show you what I'm talking about, guys. Alright, so alright, first let's use the analyze station. Those monsters we killed, I grabbed up some pieces from their body, so we're gonna use this to get data points. Alright, the data points will go up on the top right here. This tells me I'm about to collect about 220 data points. Data points are used to level up your faction, which ultimately level up your character, right?
Data collected.
So we're collecting data.
Let's send this.
This one is an unknown logic board. It says it'll give me 200 data points. We're gonna go ahead and utilize that. Now I could use this, but I'd rather eat this because I don't have a lot of food yet. All right, now moving on to the basic printer. Now the basic printer here is where I'm gonna craft my you know, my basic needs. But what I'm looking to do is actually upgrade this. All right, and I don't upgrade it here. I think I upgraded on this one, the recipe station, right? So we got our basic printer. I don't have any of these items. I don't have any of these. What do I have? I don't have any of these. All right, looks like I'm gonna need some titanium bars. So, okay, right here for the rotor. We'll get the rotor blueprint if we send this and this. All right, we're short like what, 38 wolframs. I mean, we could get some blueprints here. It's like I think what I really want is these two. This has to be priority right here. This has to be a priority, okay? But it also said that I can craft. Okay, there's a. All right, so yeah, we could claim the LEM station. I wanted to craft this because I have some stuff that I can utilize for it. And I'm gonna put that LEM station up top in my rest station. But before I do so, let's go ahead and hit up the smelter, because the smelter is where these items that we're looking for are right now. See, now as you progress in the game, this gets crazier and crazier. Right now this might look unorganized. This is as organized as I could get it as a beginner. If I do move my area, I do expect that I will make it look nicer, more appealing to the eyes per se, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Let's insert so we can get we need this really, titanium sheet over titanium beams. If you're joining me on TikTok and wish to see my ugly mug, just remember I am streaming over on YouTube. I will say this, that I am playing something that I typically don't show on stream because I am introducing a new game to my channel, and I like to do that through a stream. I have a few things I'm working on in the back end. It's been a lot of offline work, which is, you know, a little difficult and annoying at the same time. But the game that we're playing right now is called StarRupture, right? It's a game where you get sent to a planet. You're a criminal. You get sent to this planet instead of going to jail. Okay, oh, my guy's dehydrated. Let's go ahead and heal. And you pretty much have to survive and mine resources for these companies as like a second chance at survival. Okay. And obviously you're stuck on this planet. There's no way out. even if you wanted to get out, you know, they're not gonna let you just go. Okay. All right. So what we're looking at is called the LEM station. This thing. And the reason why we want this, how do we rotate this?
Now you'll be able to install LEMs in your cells, which will enhance your abilities. Remember, the more often you perform a certain action,
Let's reset
the
this.
easier it is for your mind to adapt to it.
Exactly.
Only after some time will you be ready for modifications. We wouldn't want your brains to get fried, right?
I use them in the army. Why would I not be able to use them now?
Neural pathways tend to fade over time.
Explain to me how this
Your
makes
brain Based
sense.
on your most recent memories.
Okay, that is a little concerning. Okay. Why can I not place it here? Seems to have a full square. All right, so the LEM station, I was talking about this before. So let me grab all my LEMs per se. So as you can see, I got some
I
here,
can use this.
here. We're going to go ahead and utilize all of this. Just fantastic, man. I'm happy that I finally got that done. Okay. How does this work? Green probably goes here.
Perfect.
Oh, increase harvesting mine damage. Increases max health by 25. Okay. All right, so I can't use them all until I level up. This one's only my survival's only level 11. Darn. Okay. Combat. Increases max shield by 20. Okay, this will increase our shield by 50. We're obviously going to use that. And it doesn't look like we've got our movement one unlocked. I mean, my levels, and this is where the skills were that I was talking about earlier, by the way. You cannot level up over level 45 in early access. Okay, reminder, the game is called StarRupture, and in early access, the farthest you can get is level 45. I don't even know if we'll hit that, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's a little underwhelming. I gotta be honest. I thought that was gonna be better. I thought I was just gonna be able to just, once I unlock it, I could just spam it. But you know, they obviously have to put their checks and balances in place. All right, so let's grab some of these. We're gonna have to go back out there and grab some stuff from the fabricators again, and then we can go explore. All right. What are your opinions on the game so far? Anyone? Does this look like something that you guys would be interested in trying? Does it look boring to you guys? I want to know what the chat's opinion is on this game. Again, the game is called StarRupture. I did post a single video about this just to see
I can use that.
how the community reacts to it. Again, I'm not trying to scare you. I am not moving away from Arc Raiders content. I am, however, introducing other content to my channel, you know, expanding my portfolio. So, all right, we're going to go back and level up. It seems like I'm doing a lot of back and forth, guys. And that's, you know, that's just the nature of the game, really. You're going to do a lot of this in an effort to upgrade your base in the beginning, okay? So, this isn't out of the ordinary. Okay, look, we got titanium beams. We have wolframs. I only need a few more here, okay? Bam, bam, bam. Okay. You know what? I could probably grab... Like, even if I unlock this blueprint, what am I really going to use it for? You know what I mean? Anyways. I guess that's part of... I got it refunded it because it's repetitive. The same things I'd like... same things I wish it was more to do. Well, the reality is the game is in early access, man. You know, depending on how many hours you sink into it, I could see how repetitive it could get. And it would be the same thing like Satisfactory. Now, although I haven't played Satisfactory, have you? And if you have, did you feel like Satisfactory was repetitive as well? Or what were like the choke points for it that made you, you know, turn away? I don't think I've played the game enough to realize how repetitive it could be. All right, so I'm hoping that I have a different opinion, but so far it is a little repetitive in the beginning. And if you're able to refund, I would imagine you played less than 2 hours. Dang it. No, but that has more things to do, like actually produce and production. Okay, okay. That's understandable. And, you know, I came into this game with the mentality that not everyone's going to like it,
I
right?
think I can use this.
Not everyone's going to like these. A lot of people don't like these kind of games, but for me, they're somewhat soothing in a way. They allow me to, like, relax. Again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, if you're actually trying to support me and interested in supporting me as a, you know, as a growing content creator, I am trying to increase my watch time on YouTube. So that would greatly help. You don't have to subscribe. You can kind of just leave a tab on lurk or something, and just help me, you know, get to my 4,000 hours. I thought like the killing with the bugs and stuff would appear faster. Yes, yes. I do wish that it was a little more heavy on the PvE side, and it almost feels like you have to go out to certain locations to actually find these aliens or something like that, right?
I'm taking the meds.
I have noticed that. What's the sort this? Okay. Now okay, I'm gonna go finish exploring this because I didn't finish it. Apparently there's still dead bodies over there. So far we've been live for just about 50 minutes. Again, I want to reiterate, the game is called StarRupture. This is a game that is in early access. I'm not entirely sure when the 1.0 release is going to come out, and obviously with any early access game, there is going to be some things that, you know, we can't agree on or don't like about the game. However, we have to understand that it is a work in progress, so there's gonna have bugs, there's gonna have like a content gap. You're eventually gonna do everything, and once you do everything, you know, that might be the end of early access for you until they add more content to it. But so far the performance in the game seems great. I like the graphics, I like the atmosphere, I like the idea that it's a Satisfactory / No Man's Sky / tower defense type game. Like, that appeals to me, and it's exciting. Let's go ahead and just get this dead body out the way. Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's a little too loud. Let's go ahead and put the music down. I feel like it's getting like I'm yelling over the music, I feel like, almost. So go ahead, we'll put this down to like 85. Holy moly, that didn't work. Okay, the plan is to be live for about 2 hours. I've been live for 51 minutes, so an hour and 10 more. I got a lot of things that I'm working on the back end. So once I hit that 2 hour mark, depending on where I'm at, I might stay a little longer, or I might just end stream there and continue working on my things. I think the music is still too loud. My goodness. I want music so that way there's no dead space, but I don't want it to be where I have to, like, I feel like I'm yelling over my microphone. And I'm sorry if that's been the case. If at any point, guys, I'm being too loud and overbearing, you let me know and I'll adjust accordingly. All right. I don't want to be blowing out your eardrums. All right, let's go ahead and check out this dead body. Chances are there's going to be alien life forms here. Do I have enough? I have 116 bullets. Okay. These bodies do disappear once I loot them, so for those of you in the chat, what games are you looking forward to? I feel like a lot of games over just the last week, especially for PC, came out recently, And there's a couple more coming out in February, and I'm kind of like all over the place on what I want to do because those of you that know me for a long time know like I'm a huge single player like game. Like I love single player games. Here we go. We got aliens in front of us. I need to get a better gun, guys. Oh, there's some kind of I just got hit with some kind of lag here. That wasn't good. Okay. But like I'm excited for Neo 2. I'm excited for what Resident Evil, you know, like those I'm excited for those games. However, I don't know if the time frame is going to allow me to play them all at the same time, right? Because I still got to focus on my Arc Raiders content and it'll make it difficult. All right, so we got a dead body around here somewhere that we can find. Oh, here it is. It's in the water. Okay. Looks like it's just giving me some ammo and some damaged memory modules. So let's go ahead and just take that. I could take those and put it inside the analyze scanner or whatever. Give me some data points. We're going to continue up here to the abandoned base. We're going to search those dead bodies. And then I'll probably go back to my base to see what's going on with the current projects. And then I'll check out some of the drone wrecks around. How does that sound, guys? If you're just joining me, remember the game is called StarRupture. It's on Steam and it's currently in early access. I believe it's like 15 or 18 bucks. I'm not sure, but it's under 20 bucks. And I think that deal ends January 22nd. So if this is something you're willing to try, put in an hour or two into it. And if you don't like it, you can always refund as long as you're within the 2-hour window. But I think this is definitely worth giving it a try if you're just kind of in between games right now. It's relaxing. The PvE content doesn't seem too stressful unless you know you get stuck somewhere. But it seems pretty easy.
Good training.
All right, we just leveled up my movement, so that's good. We're looking for dead bodies here. Let's not get distracted. Let's not get distracted. We're looking for the dead bodies. If you guys see them, let me know, please. They're going to be like it's going to look like a Fallout ghoul on the ground. They're going to have some kind of like sparkly like there's going to be sparkling around them in like orange, okay? So sometimes my eyes don't see it. All right, there's a rubble here. All right, we got an unknown logic board. These are data points. These are good for us. They're going to help us. Looks like my guy's starting to get hungry. Do I have anything that will help me drink? Eat to gain effect. Remove 70% toxicity and removes all positive effects. Sorry if I cough into the mic. It snuck up on me. This will give me 90. This will give me 90. Let me eat some of these. Let's see what happens here. What happens with my hydration? Okay, I need something that's going to hydrate me. Which sucks because that means I'm going to have to leave this place again. If I have to leave this place again because I'm dehydrated, I probably won't come back this stream. I might do it like off stream or something because I need to be, you know, somewhat entertaining you guys. And if I'm doing the same thing over and over, obviously this is going to be boring. Okay, so we're going to move. I don't know where that dead body is. We're going to move past this. I think this one is inside here. But the door is malfunctioning. So is there another way in? Yeah, see, the dead body is right there. I think I have to go up to the top. All right, so let's go ahead and try that.
Just what I need.
See if we can maneuver our way in here. Okay, we got food. Food is... And with a lot of survival games, I feel like I struggle with the drinking aspect of the game. All right, we got a mainframe here. Okay, what's this? Disappearance greeting. Once again, I have bad news. Our engineer, Echo 0017, has disappeared. We have had no contact with her for the past 3 cycles. I sent out a search party, but they were unable to find her. I am also worried about the technical state of the base and its safety. As head of security, I don't know how I can ensure the safety of the base without regular maintenance of its equipments and protective cloak. Please send new crew members. As for Echo 0017, I personally don't believe this was an escape. The convict's behavior was excellent. Officer Boris Tilton. We're getting a little bit of lore here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Greetings. Unfortunately, the planned budget for the mission won't allow for additional people to be sent. You need to find a way to manage it, which is a very common response in the military. If you guys ever served in the military, for those of you that don't know, I did 14 years in the military, and whenever you're requesting support, it is more common that they tell you to kind of figure it out than it is for them to send help. There are very extenuating circumstances where they'll just agree and send you the help you're requesting. And it's because they have to kind of ensure that the mission is being met. All right. So this is what we're seeing here. They're not sending them any help. They're kind of saying, hey, make do with what you got. Let's look at the notification. All right. After analyzing Forrest's disc, it was deemed no longer usable. The damage unequivocally points to an animal attack or alien life form. All right. And this is coming from Echo 0017, who received a new sleeve. I believe Echo 0017 is Officer Boris Tilton, because that's his sign-off, but we'll see. To the Selena Corporation, which is the corporation I just leveled up to level 4, they sent something to Officer Boris Tilton. And it says, thank you for the information. We are sorry to learn this. We are happy to let you know that for the duration of the investigation, you are now to assume the position of expedition leader. Due to Echo 0017's new sleeve, her debt has increased to 139,856 UC. Please remember that our correspondent remains highly classified. Okay, so Officer Boris Tilton, from my understanding, is saying, I don't think this prisoner is actually a prisoner. She has behaved so well. Like, what's going on here? And they're saying that for the duration, her debt to the corporation has increased, which is pretty suspicious. Which, if you remember from the beginning of the stream, I said I ended up going with the soldier, and it was strange because the details or the bio about the soldier says that he is duty and honor above all else, but he was arrested for desertion. Okay, so how can you have the trait of duty and honor above all else, but then be arrested for desertion? The lore is either isn't matching, or something is happening behind the scenes here. All right, so
let's see.
I was just reading that. Let's go ahead and progress down. We are getting dehydrated, so we do need to find something to do. Ooh. Oh, we just hit the mother lode. Look at this. We got blueprints. Okay. All right. Okay. What's this? Oh no. Am I in trouble here? Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All right. How do I gotta get out of here. I'm dying.
Area clear.
Okay, that's it. I got nervous for a second. I need to go back in there and see what else I got. Okay, I hear them out there, so got a pile of rubble here. Okay. We got another audio
Getting a
coming.
new employee tomorrow. She'll be working off her punishment with us. We don't have any other convicts on the base, so I'm not crazy about the idea. But I trust the company wouldn't hire just any old criminal. According to the documents they sent me, she has 5 years of experience in mining helium-3 on the moon, a managerial position, a degree in chemistry, but she can also operate a harvester and fix machinery. I'd be thrilled if it wasn't for the fact that I have no access to what she was convicted of. Our head of security has full access to her file and says I shouldn't worry about her conviction. Plus he promised to...
He got cut out there, but he promised to keep an eye on her, which, again, this is a little strange to me, man. This whole thing going on is, okay, this is gonna give me 35 hydration. We have to use this. All right. Let's see if I have anything else here that will give me hydration. It doesn't look like it, but we do have some items that we can return to the analyzation station. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's make sure that we grabbed everything though. Again, if you're joining me on TikTok, the game is called StarRupture. What's this? Oh, hydration again. We're gonna go ahead and consume this.
Gotcha.
Where is it? Heals 1 HP every 6 seconds. Last 10. Moves toxicity. Man, where'd that drink go? I lost it. All right here, 35 hydration. Gains 25 calories. Heals HP. We're just gonna utilize it now. All right. Okay. I think now we got everything in here. We got a couple more dead bodies. Purple haze. What's that even say? Selenian mining base. Okay, that's just the name of the place. But I couldn't find this dead body. Let's see if we can find this one. Before I head out, I don't want to have to come back here if I don't have to, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay. There we go. We got another dead body here. Got more fluid. All right, we'll save that one for later. We're doing pretty good. What do we got here? More hydration stuff. More hydration stuff.
Another
Okay.
shipment has arrived. Clever Robotics is pleased with the quality of your work. There are rewards waiting for you
Gonna
in the
drop
terminal that should help optimize how you work.
I don't care about that. I'm literally mining that back on the base. Okay. Now we can go back to the base. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my habitat. I don't have enough space. All right, so we're gonna have to put some stuff away. I might have to craft a new bench here. I want to find a spot to mine for that calcite, because if I could start doing that, that would be amazing. I don't know what it looks like. I have a feeling that is it. So we're going to go over there and just... I see some white stuff over there. We're going to go ahead over there, see what it is. Now, what's going to be upsetting is if I have to mine from there all the way to my habitat, I'm not sure that I can reach that. I don't even know how I would reach that.
Come here.
So, if you guys don't know, and I don't know, then we're going to learn together. What do you think about that? So this is a little meteor I can mine. I'm not going to mine it right now because I am full, but I am curious to know what this is. See this right here? This might be exactly what I'm looking for. What do you know? Okay, so you can see this little bar here, how it's going down. That's you mining the resource. And from the looks of it, I don't have enough items for it, but I think this is what we're looking for. Can I make it reach the base? Because that will be crucial. So, we're going to give this a shot. All right, you guys are going to get a chance to see what this would look like. It's outside of the base core area. And if you see, that was the problem. The core area is not big enough. So is there a way to expand my core base? If anyone's played this game before, let me know. The game is called StarRupture for those of you that have not played. All right, I gotta be honest, guys. I don't like how this is, so we're gonna go ahead and fix this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and Okay. Viewport, airlock, horizontal connector. We're gonna create another habitat here. Okay. And I am hoping I can. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with some grease. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for the top. This it's getting a little crammed. Tell me not. Do you guys agree? It's getting a little crammed. So we do the same thing for the top. Okay. And what I do here is, instead of the ladder, we're going to go ahead and create some stairs. How's that sound? Looks like it has to be connected to something. So what do I got to do? Do I got to make a platform here? Okay. Okay, so and the reason I'm making it all the way across is because I can't just have like one. Okay. We do a shallow stairs here on the end. It has to connect that way. Is that the only way, really? Like, what? What if I do a pillar of support here? Building's not stable. What in tarnation? What am I missing, if anyone knows? Support platform? Let's see if this is the workaround. We're learning. We're learning. Okay. And we put a little platform here. Move this. Alright. Much better than what we had. That whole ordeal we had going on earlier. This is actually starting to look like something, right? Okay, bam. Let's put some railings here too. In case OSHA shows up to outer space, we want to make sure that we have the proper safety rails and all that other stuff. All right, cool. Now, I completely forgot the whole purpose for doing this, but it looks better, so...
Raptura activity detected.
Okay,
I recommend finding a safe place.
We're about to experience another Raptura, so the world is about to get destroyed. If you haven't seen this yet, stick around. This is something that you might find interesting. Okay, what's going on here? Why can't I connect it here? Ah, it's because the viewports. Okay. If you got a viewport, you can't. Now we're gonna sit up here so you can see the Raptura station. Okay, we can finally do a movement one. So we're gonna do increase stamina regen by 20%.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. Now they want to make a chest over here, and this is why I wanted to make the extra space so we can have more chest space. Once I hear the rupture going off, I will go ahead and look out the window so you guys can see what that looks like. Oh, I can actually. That's even better. Who am I to complain? Wow. Store everything. How do I do that? Okay. Is there a way? Okay, so what's this do? Bam. Oh, okay, so we're about to see the rupture happen. So look around us, right? You see how there's like trees and things? Sorry, got a little closer to my microphone, but you see how there's like trees and stuff? This thing's about to.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety.
You see that? Kind of like a nuclear blast almost, but there it is. It's coming from over here. Now everything. Look at that. The planet is being incinerated. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's what it looks like. We'll go outside here shortly. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna put all ammo in one. Put like LEMs in another. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the LEMs if they're. And we'll just do like materials or something. Actually, we're gonna keep this because we do have to build random stuff. The helium one, the ore. Is there no? So there's no like shift click. So this is definitely something that, you know, in early access that you should start thinking of. At least a way to put everything from your bag into storage, you know. So that's definitely something that the devs should work on for sure. It's a good quality of life to have, so that way I'm not. Oh, you could double click as you were. Just double clicking works just fine. Just double click it, it'll put it in there for you. Okay.
Planetary temperature within
stand corrected.
parameters.
All right, we got 3 things to add to the analyzer, which I'm going to do right now. Now let's go ahead and take a look outside, see what happened. But we got to lower the temperature on the door because it's steaming hot. Oh, and I can't step on this because obviously this is hot too. Your buildings are overheated. You have to wait for them to cool down. No, I think we're in a good. Okay, we're in a good spot here. Let's go. Yeah, look, everything's smoky. Everything's gonna be like rebuilding again. We're gonna go to the analyze station here, and we're gonna go ahead and just dump some of these.
Let's send this.
500 here.
Collected.
This one's worth 1500. 1500 here. Okay, right. Not bad. Now, if I wanted to, I could use these. I got 3,700 on the top right here. Data points. I can utilize this. Oh, wait. Ooh, look at this. An alternative building mode with greater freedom of movement. Oh, okay. Looks like we're getting somewhere. All right, guys. I do have to... Give me 1 second. I do have to get up real quick. I've been holding it. And when you're my age, holding your urine is really hard. We just got an upgrade to a... building drone, which is interesting. In order to craft it, I need titanium housing and wolfram plate, so I don't even think I have those yet. Okay, let's go look at the other factions. What do we got here? This is still level 3. All right, so I want to focus on these level 3 ones. This will give me a furnace which looks like the furnace is gonna be what gives me all the additional items I need, so that's gonna be good.
Selenian has received the products it ordered. They're very pleased. You could
I just
become
used
the
my
best
points to get the
crew they've ever
furnace,
worked
because
with.
now with this I can start creating things like titanium housing, wolfram powders, chemicals, you know, a couple other things. So we'll have to claim that, obviously. That's gonna be good. And then we'll save our points here. All right, let's go down to the recipe station. This is the recipe. Okay, I gotta go up top. I wonder if I can build a vertical connector here. Wow, my base is slowly looking better and better. What do you know? All right, so now I don't have to go outside. I could just go in here. We're gonna look for... We're just gonna fill up with some food items real quick.
Huh. Nice.
I'm gonna go down to the recipe thing and see what I can make utilizing this stuff. So this needs to go to analyze station. See what else we got here. That's just gonna be bullets. All right. I also have one over here that's full. So, oh, all right. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat because something in my throat is tickling it. This goes into the analyze station. All right, go down to the recipes and just kind of see what's going on here. So recipe here. Obviously, we can insert here, here, here. There's no particular order here. I'm not looking to finish some faster than others. I just want to see what happens here. Now, I have 200 data points left. It's going to insert them as we go. I would imagine I could just craft these once I unlock the ability to, right? But in order to develop the recipe, I have to go through here. It looks like I did everything here. All right, so nothing that I added to my inventory is actually helping me. So go ahead and just put that back. No. My ammo. And then this one's just gonna be kind of pretty much everything, right? And if I'm ever thirsty, I know to come up here and just get something to drink. But we have to figure out how we're gonna get that wolfram ore, or how we can upgrade our base. I wish I knew how. How can we upgrade the distance of which our base or a habitat can go? I wonder if it has this. I wonder if it's this. Something here that would increase our habitat. Let's... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure because I know where the wolfram is now, but I don't know how effective it is. Or over here. Oh, so this is where we could finally see. I've been looking for this. This is where we can see how much longer before the core overheats. That whole rupture thing. I feel like I'm in a good spot to kind of end it here. I don't really want to take on another task that's going to take me out past where I need to be. But let's go ahead. Let me take one more exploration around here, because I want to see. This is the purple stuff, right? This is the titanium. This is the wolfram. And if this is the white stuff, then that would mean I would have to move my habitat elsewhere. I am not seeing it close anywhere. See some here. I don't know how far the habitat can go. Let's see if I can upgrade the habitat itself. If this is what I'm talking about here, this little thing here. Countdown. What's this? Deconstruct the core base or deconstruct all buildings in the core area? Hell no. Upgrade. Okay. Choose a level. Upgrading a base will draw the aliens' attention. Prepare yourself or die. Okay, we need to collect meteor hearts, helium, ceramic, and gathered from meteorite. Okay. This is gathered from meteorites? What? Alright, this is going to be our goal. We want to finish this by the end of the stream. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We need to upgrade this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. That is a non-negotiable.
Raptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
That is something that I wish I knew earlier. Luckily for us, we do have some things we can utilize. Like this. This. We're going to go ahead and collect a lot more of it. And I'm going to make sure that I'm bringing my ammo. Perfect. Let's go,
Changing mags.
let's add some of this helium, right? Ceramics, where can we get this from? Yeah, see, I need to get these plates. What's this? Powder. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to move all this. Move all these. Okay. The reason I'm removing that is because I know that I could get the plates at least. And start already on the next quest. Okay. In here. For the fabricator. We need titanium sheets. Alright, we got wolfram. Okay. Awesome. What would a rotor help me with? I'm afraid to insert this because I don't know how it would help. All right. Okay. Let's go back out there. Now we can start selecting what we actually want from our wolfram here. Right. So wolfram craft. Now we're going to choose titanium plates. Okay. Awesome, awesome. That's perfect. Okay. Awesome. We're gonna go here. We're gonna take all this. And for the orbital launcher, we'll double up on
I think I can use this.
this, okay? Now, as far as this goes, okay. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we could continue upgrading. I know we said that we gotta go through a number of steps here before we start upgrading the base. So once we upgrade the base there, that'll be where I call it. Okay, guys. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the game or have thoughts about the game, opinions, anything. I want to know. If you have them, let me know what you're thinking. Okay. Rest of the stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and put in one of these storage lockers up top. And it's probably going to be the one I have back here. Because, like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing over here? Let's go ahead and build a new storage. Where is it, though? Let's go ahead and just put all of your wolfram ores in here. I can double click. What am I doing? And then we'll go ahead and craft another one up. How about that? Got a little bit of helium to turn in. Okay. All right. Now we just go and explore again. I don't want to go out that way. Go down here. Wait. Didn't I want some of this titanium? Didn't I want to turn in some of this titanium? Sometimes my brain forgets. We need to okay, that's why. Alright. Never mind. What does this excuse me for a second. Furnace, okay. Oh, I want to see everything that the furnace can create, okay? Okay, so ceramic, glass, heat resistance, electronics, hardened agent, silicone. A lot of this stuff I don't even know if I can actually make, so we're just gonna not create one of those furnaces yet. Just because I don't know where I would put it in this ecosystem, right? This looks like it's frozen in place. What's going on here? Why is it not producing? This is why. That is why. We fixed it though. None of these. We could make this. We could make the titanium beams. Let me see if I could shift this to titanium beams. And we could. Look at that. So that's what we're gonna do.
Just what I need.
Would you look at that? All right, so now I can pick the factions that want that titanium. This one, and it's giving me 35 per, so that's huge. That is huge. Obviously, I don't have the sheets, but I could do a double selenium, right? All right, so that's gonna be working in the background now, guys. I don't even have to worry about that. Go over to the big the core, as you will. Let's go ahead and just insert some more of these. We're gonna go back to the computer and add all these other materials, and then we're gonna try and see how in the world we can find the rest of the stuff we need to upgrade. Remember, the stream will end once I get to a reasonable spot as far as upgrading goes. Okay. Let's see. I'm just looking at what else I can upgrade here. So our smelter has like 0% because we have to get calcium ore. Like, all right. All the rest of the stuff can go into the storage. And then now, finally, after all this back and forth, we can finally go to try and upgrade station. Okay, so here we go. We are going to get some of these meteors. All right, we need some meteor hearts.
Come here. I need to survive.
Obviously, we need helium. That's non-negotiable. We got plenty of that. See another one over here. Got some calcium ore out of that. That's not bad. Grizzlies, I can hit him with this. I can hit him with that from that range.
Reloading.
Looking for more meteorites. Let's go. And man, why? And what stinks is if I tear down the base, it'll stop all production. It'll stop all production, and that is a problem. I want to be closer to every. I see a meteor over here. Go up to it. There you go. Hit him with the double jump. I already know.
Dehydrated.
My character be so dramatic sometimes.
Nice.
Drama king. This meteor is crazy. There we go. Interesting. I fear that this may take longer than I want it to, but I'm committed. Okay, I'm committed. I've committed to the process. So we're gonna see how we can make this work.
Come here.
I just don't know. I'm getting meteor hearts, but why am I not getting that other thing that it's asking for if they're on meteorite? Hey, Amen Kumar, brother. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, man. I appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. Unknown location. Could be worth checking out. I'm gonna open up the map a little more. I fear that the way my base is set up, it's not going to allow me to mine the resources that I actually need.
Geoscanner initialized.
Alright. We're gonna have some wave of some alien life forms coming out here. We're gonna have to, you know, take them out accordingly. Do they get stronger? This guy's spitting poison balls at me. How many bullets I got? 300. We're good. Three bullets. Oh, look at that. We're getting attacked from the back. Grenade time. That's right. That is right. So we still got a little monster down here. Alien, whatever you'd like to call it.
Reloading.
They don't look like they're... There they go. Now they're attacking. And my aim is
Changing
just
mags.
atrocious. Okay. Come on. Come on now. Wow. I really missed all that hip fire.
Reloading.
My combat just leveled up, which is good. Alright. Good. Looks like we are done here.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
Got a lot of drone wrecks. But we're looking for meteorites right now. Let's see one here. We're trying to upgrade our base per se, right? So in order to upgrade the base, gotta collect some meteorite stuff. What's this? Some helium stuff, right? Now again, if you're just hanging out, relaxing, okay, I appreciate you guys being here. Of course, I don't expect you guys to be talking. I'm just being in the chat and helping me increase my watch time is amazing. So again, thank you. All right. See, I'm getting meteorite hearts, but I'm not getting that one thing I'm looking for. I'm sorry, but I don't remember the. And that's what worries me is that
Come
I do all
here.
this work, and I miss the opportunity
Acquired.
to get that along the way, because then
I
it's
need
just
to
gonna
survive.
create some kind of like backtrack. That makes sense. Got another meteor here. What is this smoke?
Reloading.
I see a monster way off in the distance out there. Keep calling them monsters, aliens, whatever you want to call them. We're just gonna keep on walking. I see something there. I want to know, is that another meteor ball? What is that? One shot. Got more titanium ore over here. I'm worried that I might have to upgrade my actual scanner weapon to get what I'm looking for, but I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna make our way back to base and just see like what progress we've made. Excuse me while I drink some water. Have I already scanned this? Something I have to scan daily? That's already active. That's still on the map. Things usually here, I thought. Got another one here, so since it's on the way, we'll go ahead and get this out the way as well.
I need to survive.
I need to survive. Yep, we all do, buddy. We all need to survive.
Acquired.
All right. Hopefully everything's still working according to plans. Now, what's really going to be upsetting is if I upgrade this and it's still not enough. What are my options? Right, so we need 30 meteor hearts. Ah, yikes. Okay, this is definitely going to have to be a project for oh my goodness. Oh my. There's just so much I still have to do. Like, how do I even get ceramics? Okay. It's gonna have to be a process, and I'll probably have to do that another time. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna call it here. Okay, we are sitting at an hour and 49 minutes of the live stream. The game that we played today was called StarRupture. It's on early access in Steam, and if you want to give it a shot, I say, you know, play it for an hour or two. You'll pretty have a good you'll have a good grasp on whether you like it or not. And if you don't, you can always return it and try it again later when there's a 1.0 release. But overall, the game is still fun for me. It's addictive. There's still a little bit of a learning curve. I'm kind of going through and battling throughout. So hopefully, you know, if I do stream this game again, I am a lot further along than I am now. And you can kind of see the full-blown automation process going. Now, before I go, there are a few things that are happening on my channel. One, I am still making Arc Raiders content, but the Arc Raiders content is going to be like a weekly upload type deal, okay? So if you like those weekly uploads as they're going, with Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 5 p.m., I do a Arc Raiders stream. So if you're interested in that, be sure to be there. That's going to be 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube for Arc Raiders. Now, I am expanding my YouTube portfolio, so I will be adding other games. I am looking to release a series of a game that I've been playing, a couple games that I've been playing, and hopefully they do well and I could expand my channel. But from there, you know, we'll see how it goes. A lot of testing is going on. My channel is still young. I've only got 504 subscribers, which I feel like I've worked very hard for, and I appreciate them all. But I want to increase my watch time. Anyways, that's enough of me running my suck. The game was called StarRupture, and I hope that you guys either enjoyed it or have formulated an opinion strong enough to decide whether you will play it or not. With that being said, M4 Action.